Let's get it. We back at it this week. It's going to be a much shorter video this week now that I'm done with the introductory and all that stuff. So we'll be taking on the Browns. The Browns will be heading into Pittsburgh this week for a Monday night matchup versus the Steelers on prime time, baby. Let's get it. Najee Harris is the league's leading rusher right now. So looking to keep that going. The Browns lost last week, and so did the Ravens. So we're trying to keep this win streak going. I ended up trading one of my cornerbacks for a 4th round pick in next year's draft. So, just working on things one day at a time. I'll wear that color rush tonight. Man, the Browns color rush, nice.
It's week 2 of the NFL, and the focus is on Najee Harris. He's coming off a nice showing last week, racked up a lot of yards, and reached the end zone once. It's the Steelers and the Browns on Monday night.
But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Tonight it's the second of our Monday night doubleheader, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in week 1. Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
The second of 2 games tonight. It's the Browns and Steelers underway to wrap up week 2. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29. And the Cleveland offense ready to go to work behind the 3-time Pro Bowler Deshaun Watson in his 2nd season now as a Brown, number 7 overall.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup, threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I've got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in week 2.
Now the NFL's 3rd leading rusher last year, it's Nick Chubb. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 16 carries, 127 yards, and a score.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think
his first
Joey Porter Jr. with the pick and points at the defender. Touchdown, pick 6. Let's go.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back to the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
This guy's going to be special for us, man.
It paid off.
I know it.
Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays.
Man, I really love this Steelers defense. So stifling.
As this game continues.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39. Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Watson. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Watson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Browns first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Here's Chubb on the read option. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And again, it's Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. To throw is Watson. Drops it off for Chubb. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try to field.
Pad P on the stop. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, the Cowboys beat the Jets. 49ers beat the Rams.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right?
And like I told you, I ended up switching out that guy. I put King at kick returner. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I put Desmond King at kick returner for this week, and look what happens. What an amazing switch by Mike Tomlin and the Pittsburgh Steelers. What a beautiful coaching decision. Let's go. This team is full of playmakers, man.
Set for their first possession here, and it's Kenny Pickett who will lead the way, the second-year man, Charles, from Pitt.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdowns.
Pickett now on first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Man, Greg Newsome almost picked that earlier.
And that timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers are able to add.
Oh, the Steelers lit, man.
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it. Extra point now by Boswell. And And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And in the end, it was Deontay Johnson's touchdown catch to cap the drive. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Now Nick Chubb of the Browns gets set for their next possession. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it.
Ball is not the answer. That's one thing I notice about Madden 24. The quarterbacks get the ball out of their hands so quick, it's hard to get a sack.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a...
Can't believe Desmond King almost returned that kickoff return.
Now it's one.
Something told me to put him there.
Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
First down, Browns.
On first down, Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
First down.
And Chubb will try the middle here. A loss of a full 3 yards.
T.J. Watt and Hayward in the backfield.
Well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them...
Nick Chubb's having a tough day.
Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly right.
Joey Porter Jr. on the tackle for loss.
Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. After one, a 14-3 ball game. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Steeler defense locked in.
Steeler defense is crazy, man.
Frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
Ooh, and the Ravens pulled the upset and beat the Bengals. Wow.
It's no good, and they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11.
And anytime you see a kicker trying out the try.
First and 10, here's Pickett. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10. Harris running straight ahead. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
Oh my God. Allen Robinson with an amazing adjustment to the ball. The defensive backs right there were, I don't know what they were looking at.
Position after the big play. Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. Touchdown! Allen Robinson. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead.
Steelers are so litty right now.
This offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better.
Boswell for the extra point. And it's 21-3. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's Allen Robinson who caps things off with a touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Chubb.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Watson. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Steelers.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on 3rd down.
From the red zone now, Watson over the middle, Amari Cooper, it's complete. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Chubb, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 7-yard line.
They'll try again with Chubb. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Watson. And he's got it.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Oh, they stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Johnny Stanton, his 1st rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns get a bit closer. And they just powered it in right there, Charles. 3 tight ends out on the field, the fullbacks for the defense. They knew what was coming.
They knew, but they weren't able to stop them. They knew they had to meet them with a little bit of force, but on that play, the big guys up front won the day.
Hopkins with the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10.
Browns 10.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Desmond King to return it from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially. Harris starts the drive on the ground. There's a nice move. And they work this well upfield across the 45. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. Now Pickett. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Pickett to throw on first down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Pickett. And it's caught. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 3, 2nd and a yard. Here's Pickett. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Pickett back to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Boswell's kick is good, and the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. So a nice kick there as they are able. And for the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. He short arms that one just a bit. It's low and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Watson now to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Right back to Njoku. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. To the air yet again, Watson. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. So the pass goes out of bounds, but he was not outside of the tackle box when he threw that. He's got to be careful.
You and I both know if it's even close, they're going to give it to the quarterback. They don't want to throw that flag unnecessarily. So if you're just in the area, you're going to be okay.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Yeah, it's been a disappointing first half for them.
Final play of the first half. Here's Pickett. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was the Falcons who were able to pick up the victory at home. Bijan Robinson, a touchdown run in the victory. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they were losers in that one to the visiting New York Giants. Daniel Jones, 2 touchdown passes as his guys make amends for the setback in Week 1.
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down. To the air on first down with Pickett. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. It was Myles Garrett that time who got in there and brought him down. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here's 3rd and 10. Pickett will look to throw it here. Left sideline of time, and it looks like he's got it. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down. Here's a 2nd and 8. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. A short one there to Fryer. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Whenever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They run again with Harris. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Trying with Pickett here on 3rd down. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 12 yards that time with a Pittsburgh first.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they want to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots. And right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Only 3 there on the screen and 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Rolling to his left. Letting one go deep for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
So Pickett is off to the sideline, and Chris Boswell is on for the Steeler field goal try. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they cut. And for the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. Watson on first down. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
2nd and 6 at the 29.
Here's Watson. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Throwing again is Watson. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 41-yard line.
And the Browns first down.
Again, it's Watson. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Watson. And that's going to be incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
They set up the screen to Chubb. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down. And they get it easily. A gain of 5 on 4th and 1. Faking the give. Now Watson. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Watson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Nick Chubb stops short. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. So you look back at the problems they've had with their kicking game, and their kicker here in this one probably influenced the decision there.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. Because he's had those misses, they didn't want to go back to him. That forced the issue, and they had to go.
They'll start the drive with Harris. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
Brings up 2nd and 9. That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score Steelers.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They work now on 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Pickett. A short one there to Freiermuth. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
3rd and 2, Pickett. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he will have the Steelers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a fourth down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On first down, Watson. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
On first down, it's Watson. To the right side, and he's got more complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 37-yard line.
To the air yet again, Watson. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 43.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Browns
Back to throw, Watson. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. Watson. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. And he is not going anywhere. They stop it for no gain. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
They hand this off to Harris. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
The 71 yards on the ground for him so far. Ball on the 39. Here's a 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. From the gun, here's Watson. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. To throw is Watson. He's got Njoku over the middle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Throw left side complete. That's more. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now Watson on 3rd and goal. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. This is caught. And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not.
So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And a few kneel down.
They sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay.
Half the distance there, so that moves the ball from the 6 all the way back to the 3. Now run straight ahead with Warren. Well, that gives him a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Fielded at the 33. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right.
All right, we came out and handled business again. I'll be adjusting some more sliders just to make it, always try to make it as realistic as I can, so that's what I'll be trying to do. So, next week we'll be taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Well, all right, guys. That's it for this week. All right, peace.